In this video, we hope to illustrate the scope and depth of learning experiences that are afforded by a shared three-dimensional space with users as avatars. Our tour consists of examples drawn from Second Life, where a critical mass of educational builds reside. Our first visit is the Theorists Project, an educational build designed to support a counseling course at Montclair State University. The project was developed by Dr. Adina Renfrew-Michel, Assistant Professor in Counseling and Educational Leadership, and A.J. Kelton, Director of Emerging Instructional Technologies. The project uses office space for students to explore and create course content based on theories in counseling psychology and theorists like Adler, Rogers, and of course Sigmund Freud. The project is also home to Freudbot Voom, a programmable avatar that chats with visitors to discuss his theories as well as autobiographical events. You'll learn more about Freudbot in the next video. The Theorist Project is also home to The Iceberg, a maze-like structure that houses content dealing with Freud's theory of personality. To begin this exercise, you fall to the floor of the iceberg. As you make your way through the iceberg, you'll encounter interactive content designed to illustrate the major tenets of Freud's tripartite theory involving the id, the superego, and the ego. Our next stop is Genome Island, the place to explore all things genetic. The island was designed by Texas Wesleyan University to support courses in genetics and biology, but anybody interested in science is welcome to explore. There are several sections on the island. The Abbey and Gardens deal with inheritance patterns. The terrace overlooks a mix of exhibits and the Garden of Prokaryote Genomes. The Atelier is a sandbox for students working on new activities for Genome Island. The fourth section is the Tower, which houses genetic content presented as a stairway of discovery. On the first level, genes and DNA. On the second level, DNA structure and replications. On the eighth level, the human genome. Comparative genomics, human genetics, bacterial genetics, and Drosophila genetics. Genome Island is part of the Scilands, a mini-continent and user community with over 20 science and technology-related organizations. Sciland members meet regularly in Second Life to share ideas and help each other with current and future projects. Our next stop on the tour is Second Health Island by Imperial College London, a major contributor to the Sciland collection. Imperial College is also a major developer of health-related simulations, the fastest growing area within the virtual world sector. The Medical Media and Design Laboratory at Imperial College is responsible for developing an emergency room simulation that allows staff and students to practice management of virtual patients and emergencies in a safe environment. On this build, Imperial College has created a hospital for the future, where visitors can tour the hospital and view video commentary along the way. Our tour of the hospital begins with the long-term care unit. And a health promotion unit. A center for well-being. And a center for day surgery. Our next visit illustrates the affordances of appearance. The Future of Being Human is an interdisciplinary science course offered at New York Empire State College. The course is an immersive, interactive discovery experiment in which students are transformed into avatars and then transported to different worlds. Their goal is to describe what it means to be human in the 21st century. Our final stop illustrates a blend of real-world artifacts embedded in a simulated historical past. The First World War Poetry Digital Archive was created by Oxford University and funded by the DISC Digitization Program. In this project, digitized archival materials from the major poets of the First World War were embedded in a Second Life build modeled to simulate areas of the Western Front. As visitors explore the site, they encounter red archival stations with audio from veteran interviews along with relevant images and video clips. The blue poetry stations have an audio of a poem accompanied by images of the poet and manuscripts. To increase the immersion, visitors are encouraged to don uniforms reflective of the simulation.
Before they came, the tombstone comfort the company was the same would have kept them
This concludes our short tour. With virtual worlds, the sky is the limit.